What's up? My name is Doug, the Bearded Outdoorsman. Welcome to another video. If you enjoy beard product reviews, gear reviews, EDC videos, then you have definitely come to the right place. Today, final thoughts for Turnbull Tonics and Year of the Beard. So stay tuned to the intro. Alright guys, welcome back. So today, final thoughts for Turnbull Tonics and Year of the Beard, September 22. Alright, so what we're going to talk about today is I'm going to give you a dive on all of the products that we talked about this month now and how they did for my beard for the entire month. Now my beard feels extremely healthy right now. A month of these products has been an amazing time for my beard. My beard has loved every one of these products, and so I'm gonna give you a little bit of overview. Now each one of these products got its own video, so you can go check out my playlist of Year of the Beard 22 and look for Turnbull Tonics, and you'll see a breakdown of every one of these products that we've talked about so far this month. And so today's gonna be hopefully not a 20-minute video, but I'm gonna tell you my final thoughts for using these products for the entire month. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start grabbing some products and I'm gonna talk about them. But we have 2 butters and 2 balms, and then the rest are oils. So we've got our 2 butters. We've got in Old Man's Porch and All Natural. So All Natural is kind of like an unscented, but you do have the carrier. So there's nothing added to the carriers, which is cocoa butter, mango butter, jojoba oil, shea butter, beeswax, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, castor oil, and grapeseed oil. There's nothing added to that, so you do get a little bit of that that carrier scent, but it doesn't linger, it doesn't last long, so it's not one of those scents that is going to be just kind of, sometimes they can be kind of pungent. This one isn't. It smells really good, and so there's that. Butters were very creamy and somewhat thick, but did a good job in my beard. I wore them really every single night, but there was a few days that I wore the butter with the oil during the day and did an amazing job. So the other one was Old Man's Porch, and that one is, I still have to go back to my cheat sheet. Old Man's Porch is cherry pipe tobacco, and it smells so good. You get a hint of that carrier. It's a subtle scent in the butters, but it still smells really good. So there's our 2 butters. Highly recommend them. Now prices for your butters are going to run you $22. That is a giant jar that will last a very long time. Your balms are averaged about $17. This is one of them. This one is All Natural, and then we also had it in Wookie Cafe. So we've got Wookie Cafe and All Natural in balms. So there is All Natural. You can see that color, kind of a darker color. Love these Altoid tin kind of design. Love that. Ingredients on the balms: beeswax, cocoa butter, jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, and coconut oil. Now this, in my opinion, is not a holding balm. It is more of a conditioning balm, and it did a really good job. I worked it throughout my beard, as well as some days I just did it on the outside, kind of tame some of the flyaways, but it worked out really well. I never put it in at night. I think it could be used that way because it is such a conditioning balm. I mainly use this during the day, and it did a jam up job. Absolutely love these. If I was torn between using the balm or the butter, I don't know which one I would go with. I kind of want to go with the butter just because it's got a few more ingredients that are really good for your beard. But the balms, I think if I had to choose between the butters and the balms, I would go with the balms because they are a conditioning balm. You could use it either way. You could use it at night, or you could use it during the day to kind of tame some flyaways. It's not a heavy hold or anything like that, but it is a really good product. So there's my opinion on that. And then we have oils. Now the oils are going to run you an average of about $17 per bottle according to the scent. Some of them vary just a little bit, but most of them were $17 for a 1 ounce bottle. So we had Lucky's Growth Tonic, Backwoods Yeti, Old Man's Porch, Candyman, Euphoria Grove, and last but not least, Wookie Cafe. Now there is a difference in these oils. Number one, Euphoria Grove is part of the vegan series. So that one is a little bit different in and of itself. So we had that one, and then the other ones had a little bit of a difference because Wookie Cafe and a few of the other ones had jojoba, castor, and essential oils and fragrance oils. 2 carriers, okay? And then the others had coconut oil and sweet almond oil with essential oils. They did not have any of the castor in them, so they were thinner. If I had to choose, not based on scent, but based on the carrier, I like the thinner oils without the castor. To me, my beard just did a lot better with them. My beard felt healthier with those in. Now the thicker oils do have their place. Once this temperature starts dropping and it starts getting colder, then yes, I really love a thicker oil. But right now it is still, right now it's peaking at about 85 degrees right now at this time, but it is still getting up there in the 90s, and I like a thinner oil during that time. So having that variety is really good. There's some people that don't like the thicker oils, so a company having that variety in their carrier blend is really good. And then having the variety of some oils having fragrance versus some not having fragrance oil and only having essential oils, that's really key too, because there are a lot of people that don't like one or the other, or like both, or whatever. So you have that variety and you have that option over at Turnbull Tonics. So the scents that we had and oils, we had Old Man's Porch, which is cherry pipe tobacco. We had Wookie Cafe, which is coffee house. We had Backwoods Yeti, which is sandalwood, frankincense, spearmint, and camphor. Candyman, which is tangerine, eucalyptus, vanilla, and spearmint. Lucky's Growth Tonic, which is cedarwood, lavender, rosemary, and peppermint. And then we had Euphoria Grove, which is cassia, frankincense, and grapefruit. So, out of these scents, I'm going to tell you which ones are my favorite. All right, I'm not going to go through and actually do a full ranking of all these just because there are 5 of them. I'm going to give you my top 2. And if you're on the fence about Turnbull Tonics, may give you an idea of which way to go. So, my 2, let me see. I got to double check this one right here. Okay. I think I've made my decision. It's been a tough one. And one of these bottles is leaking a little bit. I don't know if it was from me, but get that wiped off. So, my top 2 are Wookie Cafe and Candyman. Those are my top 2 scents. Hands down, if I had to go to any of these scents, one of these 2 would be my go-to. Now, let me double check. Candyman. I get the spearmint. That is a fresh scent. That's a really good scent. Let's see. And then Wookie Cafe. My number 1, Wookie Cafe. This one is a coffee shop. It is an amazing scent. I can't remember which one I did as number 1 last time, honestly, but it may have been Wookie Cafe. If it wasn't, it was up there. Wookie Cafe is just a really good scent. If you like a good, like a coffee type scent, this is an all day lasting scent, just using the oil. Then when you want to throw in, if you want to throw in the butter or the balm on top of it, it's definitely gonna last you all day long, no question. So this one is one with castor. It is a little bit thicker, but the scent, regardless of the thickness, the scent is what I'm basing it on, and you can't go wrong with it. The labels, something that I mentioned in some of the updates, all the labels have a born on date based on when that product was bottled. So that's something really cool that Turnbull Tonics is doing. So it gives you an idea of maybe your shelf life or whatever for your bottle of oil. But get over and check out Turnbull Tonics. Show them some love. I have no discount code, affiliate code, anything like that. But there'll be a link in the description. You can get over there and see what they have to offer. This is just a sampling of what is over at Turnbull. You can actually pick up a sample pack and see what scent hits you the best. But go show them some love. Prices, $17 for oils, $17 for balms, and $22 for butters. Made in the USA. Great products. Thank you again to Turnbull for participating in Year of the Beard. It has been a wonderful, wonderful month. And that's all we've got for September, guys. So tomorrow is a whole new month. So be ready, be watching, and new month, new company. So let's keep going. And until next time, guys, stay bearded, get outdoors, and God bless.